Welcome back, nail queens. Today I'm going to be doing an Eastery-esque, like Easter egg style manicure. Right now I'm applying peel base to my nails. I already have one layer on and I'm applying the second coat on right now. I've been using Kimberz Kreations lately and I've absolutely been loving it. But while I'm applying this, I'm going to tell you guys more about the mani that I'm doing today. The colors I'm going to be using are from a company called Shameless Nails. These are a bunch of colors that they released last year. I haven't used them in a while and I decided, you know what, since I'm kind of on a spending freeze, like I'm not really frozen, but I've cut down my spending so much compared to what I was doing last year. I was like, let me pull out some old favorites and just really revisit some older colors that I have that I absolutely love. If you guys have never shopped Shameless Nails before, they are a beginner dipper's dream come true. They have absolutely gorgeous and easy to use colors, and their shimmers are so gorgeous, and all of their colors are very pigmented. So the thing that I have going on with these colors is they all have one thing in common, and it's that they are shimmer shades. All of them have a gorgeous shimmer to them. I didn't want my mani to be matte, solid nails. I didn't want chunky glitters, so I picked all these different colors, and I'm going to put a different color on each finger, and they all just really have a gorgeous shimmer. The tips that I'm wearing today are the extra short almond from the Painted Desert, and I wanted to do a quick little comparison real quick, comparing the Painted Desert, which has a large size range, literally 15 sizes in this style, compared to the short almond from iGel Beauty. I got the iGel Beauty ones shortly after getting the Painted Desert ones, and I was really excited about the iGel ones because I was like, oh my goodness, they're literally the same length as the Painted Desert. And they are the same length. However, their arch is a little different. I find the iGel ones to be more flat, but also the iGel ones are smaller. So I'm going to compare right now. On the bottom is the Painted Desert ones, and the top one is the iGel Beauty one. And I'm going to like line them up on the side, and you can see these are the largest sizes from Painted Desert to iGel. Painted Desert is so much larger. So the largest size in the iGel Beauty is like just a hair, just like a centimeter smaller than my thumbnail. So it almost perfectly fits the largest size on my thumb. However, I prefer the Painted Desert because the sizing is a little too flat for me and there's not large enough size range in the iGel Beauty ones. I was hoping they would work out, but they didn't. So right now I'm just feeling my peel base to make sure it's dry before I get into dipping. It was kind of a little sticky, but you know, I was being impatient. So if you don't let your peel base completely dry before you start dipping, like applying the base bond to your nail, you can experience patchiness and also the brush snagging on the peel base. So just keep that in mind if you are experiencing that. That's possibly because your peel base wasn't completely dry, because mine was not. And you guys will see, but it's actually not that patchy. So normally when I use other brands' peel base, my first dip usually is patchy no matter how long I let the peel base dry. But I find that the Kimberz Kreation ones, like if you let it completely dry, it will not get patchy. And if you are impatient like me and you don't let it completely dry, you might experience patchiness, but really not a lot. I do want to mention right now in the video is that I haven't heard from Shameless Nails in like 2 months, so I don't know if they're releasing new colors this year. They haven't posted anything since December, so I just checked the website and they do have a lot of colors in stock. However, some of the colors I am wearing here today are out of stock, so I don't know if they're going to plan on restocking these. So I'm sorry in advance. I just really wanted to pull out some older colors instead of buying new ones. But these are absolutely gorgeous, so if you guys can find some of their in-stock shimmer shades, I say go purchase them now. And I even have a discount code in the description box below. It's not an affiliate code, but it'll help you save some money if you are shopping right now. Also, the color I'm putting on my pinky right now is called Aquamarine, and I just checked and it is in stock. So I wouldn't wait long if you are planning on purchasing Aquamarine. It's absolutely beautiful. I also think that Cottontail is one of the best colors that I'm wearing here. So Aquamarine and Cottontail are probably my favorites. Crocus would be my third favorite. It's the purple, go figure, but that one's out of stock. Okay, I really think my nails look like Easter eggs, don't you guys think? Anyways, I really like the look of the undusted shimmer. It's just like when it's not dusted off, I think it's absolutely beautiful. Also, I want to show you what I mean by patchy. So you can see a little shiny spot here. That's where like the peel base didn't completely dry and the base bond didn't really stick to it. It's also on my index finger, but it's not on the rest of the nails. So as my peel base completely dried, then I didn't have to deal with patchiness. So that's one thing I just want to like let you guys know is make sure your peel base is completely dry before you apply your base bond, or else you might experience some patchiness. And the amount of patchiness I experienced is very mild in comparison to what I've experienced in the past using other brands' peel base. So I'm very happy with the way this one is working for me. So next up in this mani, I'm just going to go ahead and dip for the second time on all of my fingers. I don't need more than 2 dips of these shimmer powders because they're really pigmented, full coverage, absolutely easy to work with. Like I said, they are a beginner dipper's dream come true. So I'm really hoping that Shameless Nails releases some new collections in 2022. I don't know where they've been at, or maybe they're slowing down their collection releases. I don't know, but I just know that out of like all of the dip powder companies I've tried, they're really at the top of the list when it comes to quality of powders and ease of use. So I just dusted off the last 2 nails so I can go in with my second dip. Those 2 are really my favorite. The pink is Cottontail. Remember I mentioned it earlier saying it was one of my favorites. I couldn't find it on the website. Maybe my scrolling abilities just suck or something. But if you guys can't find it on the website, maybe you'll be able to post in like a buy-sell trade group on Facebook in search of it. It's really unique. I don't know any other dip company that has one that looks just like this. And it just hits the light differently. It's really gorgeous. If you guys are into pinks, this is really just one of those staples. It has a gorgeous pink base with like a yellowish shimmer to it, like a golden yellow. It's really pretty in my opinion. And that's kind of like why I went with all of the colors that I have on my nails, is because of the gorgeous shimmer that they have. But I'm partial to pinks and blues. Pinks and blues are really just like the 2 colors that I gravitate towards the most. So it makes sense that these 2 colors here that I'm doing right now are my favorites. Shameless Nails also had a clear dip powder called Shamelessly Transparent, so I'm going to apply that clear dip powder over all of my nails just to protect the shimmer during filing, shaping, and buffing. In my experience, like good shimmer dip powders don't usually lose their shimmer during the filing, shaping, and buffing process. But since I only did 2 dips of these colors anyways, I really just want to add a little extra bulk and strength, so I make sure I'm not filing into and away, like filing off any of the color. I just want to make sure I have a nice sculpted, shaped nail, and the clear will help me achieve that. So I'm in the process of dusting everything off, and you can't really see the shimmer right now because they've been dipped in clear, but once I activate it all, you're really going to be able to see the shimmer again. So that's just one thing to keep in mind when you're applying clear powder, is it's going to fog everything up. And another thing is, if you decided to do matte nails over a shimmer, it's really going to diminish how easy it is to see the shimmer, because you really need the gloss for the light to hit it and sparkle and shine the shimmer. So I got some of the shimmer back, and this is what it looks like before I shape it, and I'm going to shape off camera. So I'm back now, already shaped, and the middle finger doesn't have as much shimmer as the rest of the colors, or maybe the shimmer isn't as obvious, but it's still there. I'll take pictures later on and hopefully you'll be able to see it better. So right now I'm applying a second layer of activator, and that's because I'm preparing for my top coat. Filing and shaping buffing shimmers, good quality ones, is so easy. I didn't have to do much work when I was doing my filing and buffing, and since I'm using jelly tips, the shape is, for the most part, already there for me. So it's time for me to top coat, so I'm just going to speed through this process. It's fairly simple. If you guys need assistance on how to apply the Triple D dip powder top coat, I'll be sure to link their tutorial here in the card so you guys can go watch it. Once you have a top coat system down, it's so easy. And of course, each brand has their own specific instructions. I was using Nail Boo last week, and their instructions is just to do like literally one coat, just one top coat, and that's it. And I tried it and it worked. So I wonder if there's other dip powder companies out there that are like, yeah, you just have to do one dip top coat. You don't need to do 2 layers and still have it look shiny. So I'm done with the top coat and it's done drying. So this is what I do to make sure it dries. Actually, I lied. Normally what I do is I put the nail to my lips and I test it that way, and it's such a bad idea because you can glue your lips together. Cuticle oil I'm using is Fresh Fall Fig from Candi Skincare. I have a boatload of Candi Skincare cuticle oil pens, and I'm like, you know what? I need to start using these more because I've been buying the 1-ounce bottles because I'm like, I don't ever want to run out. But I have a lot of pens, and they've been retaining their scent really well, even though I've been taking a while to use them up. So this scent smells really good, and I'm just rubbing it all in. It doesn't get super oily, it like really melts into my skin, as you can see here, and it doesn't oil up things that I'm touching. So if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!